Hello, warriors of Middle-earth. Welcome back to another adventure with Strider656. Today I'm just going to look at my latest LOME League playoff game. Currently in the league playoffs, I am in the losers bracket, and if I lose here, I'm out because it's a double elimination. So this game is against Prince Phocs. We played before. He has a winning record of 2-1 on me, and we're just going to explore this game from my side, and then we'll talk about it as we go. So I'm just going to get right into it. So I choose Free People as my choice because I am a stronger Free People's player, in my opinion. All right, so here we go. I choose Gandalf as the guide of Gandalf Narya, so I get the extra die roll. And I draw Book of Mizarble and House of the Stewards. Now I have alternate Gimli. Doesn't show you here, but I'm thinking maybe I should Book of Mizarble him. So I think for a very long time here on what to do. So he draws, and I'm still thinking. So I choose to put him out, just in case. So he gets a token. He takes the muster down token, and he rolls. There's like a glitch in the program, so he allocated an eye and rolled another one, so he took the leftmost die, and that's how we solved it. So that's why it looks strange. All right, so here's my roll. Let's see what I choose to do. We're still discussing it. All right, so I decide to move the fellowship to begin because I'm thinking I could choose to bring the dwarves all the way down to war right here. I could also separate Strider. I could use a ring to move him. And then I can use Book of Mizarble to get him to Minas Tirith and crown him this turn. But I decide I just want to move the fellowship because that's how mutually successful is just by moving quick. And he says, "You shall not pass," and rolls a 3 and a 2. I'm safe. What is he doing here? He is doing an army movement, the Gorgoroth and the Farharat to Nirharad. I am thinking of House of Mizarble here, but instead I draw a character card. All right. And he moves using the character die up, so I'm thinking he's going to. He has to be, because that's normally what you do. I move again. This time I'm hit, and it's a 3, so I'm not revealed, which is good news for me. But I'm not going to be able to have a 5th die next turn right away. So I take Gandalf. And he uses his muster token already just to bring Isengard down. I think he's just planning to get Saruman right away, which he does. And I just do the standard moves. I move from Edoras to Westamnet, and I move the dwarves here because I'm still bluffing. He brings in the Balrog, so he's going to have a lot of dice next turn. All right, I decide to start moving. Well, he moves. That's automatic from the Balrog. So the elves move down automatically, and the dwarves. And then I move the elves down more. And he consolidates in Gorgoroth, and he moves his armies up from Morannon. So to me, it looks like he might be condensing up to here. Normally, you don't even move the Nirn guys, so that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm guessing he's doing. But we'll see what happens. So that's turn 1. It wasn't awful. I mean, I did lose Gandalf, but if I roll a Will of the West, I can get him back right away, which would be awesome. But now he's got a ton of dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 9 dice. I mean, the minions 1. All right. And there goes Narya. All right, I draw Axe and Bow, Power of Tom Bombadil. I say okay, he allocates 1. Rolls 1 more. And I laugh because he rolled so many Palantirs. I get my Will of the West, but I don't have any movement this turn. So I say yuck, and I just bring him in right away. I don't see a reason to delay him. He flips to Balrog. Makes sense. I pass. And now he's condensing. Now he's definitely going Gondor. Hold on. I move the elves, so where my plan now is to bring in Galadriel or Elrond so I can actually utilize them. Draws a character card. I bring Galadriel in. Moves everyone outside. Now I'm just going to pass. Puts the ring as mine in. Puts the Palantir on the table. I'm thinking about discarding with the ring. But then I don't know if I can do anything about Minas Tirith right now. So I'm thinking, I want to move, but he's going to get 2 free cards. So I choose to pass. So I'm giving up on the Palantir right now. Now he plays the ring as mine. Okay, I must have missed something back then. It's okay. We're going to keep going. This is just a game in review. All right. I through the Fellowship. He gets a hit. What's he going to draw here? I don't remember. Oh, it's a 3. Okay, well, at least I'm not revealed, because if I was revealed, he could use that Palantir to bring in the chief. Take a random and I lose Strider. Oof. I think I should have probably taken the corruption now that, the game is ended right now here. Well, it's not over. I'm just saying that when you're below 4, it's okay to take corruption. I do have axe and bow in hand to do some deduction or do some other stuff. So I'm okay with it. I'm not someone who feels like the game's over when Strider's drawn, but it's still sad. He uses Olagai to reinforce. All right. And he gets another draw out of it. Turn 3. I got Wisdom of Elrond. I will go alone. Like it's 1 eye. He's thinking maybe 2. Well, he gets 2, because there goes the Balrog. So I laugh about that. And I roll this. So I have a Will of the West. I could use the Will of the West to get rid of that Palantir right now. I don't remember what I do. Let's see. Let's find out. So I start by mustering. Gondor down. Okay. Did I do 2 moves in a row? Let me see what happened. Okay, so he moved the south runs and east runs. That was really rapid. So now I kill the Palantir. Again, I think this might be a mistake. I could have used it to, move twice. All right, now he moves them to 1. Now I play Wisdom of Elrond to get the Gondor to worse so I can muster. I think it's a good use of that card. He attacks his Gillies from the north. No card, no card. He gets 1. 1 hit. And I get 1 hit back. He presses, and I run to Pelarg here, because I can use regular muster to get the elite to max them out. He's he's deciding that the orcs are gonna fall on Minas Tirith, but that's not how it works. All right, so there we go. Got my elite. Now he goes Pelarg here. It's 1 hit. I get 1 hit. He presses. I run away towards Dol Amroth. I pass. Attacks Lamondon. I play advantageous position, hoping that I can maybe survive this battle and get into Dol Amroth. But he plays Storm of Bats, so there goes my chances of surviving, because he's got 7 dice. He's going to roll a 5 or 6. There's his 5. And I don't get any hits back. So I use my last muster to bring a guy into Dol Amroth. Makes sense. And now he attacks the Lamroth using the ring I gave him last turn. So that was a nice deke by him to totally skip Minas Tirith. A little different. And now I move the Fellowship, and it's missed. So I'm 4, and I haven't been revealed yet. And now everyone's at war. And he could bring in the captain, but he's choosing to wait for the alternate Witch King. So I tell him that. You don't want the black captain? And he hasn't responded yet. We're going to the next turn. I draw Dead Men, which is sad. He just responded. He said, nah, he's good. And I get Kindred of Glorfindel, which is useless right now because he's not going for Rivendell. He says he might not roll an M next turn, and it would be more painful. All right, so Fellowship is okay. And I'm up to 6 dice. If I get to 7, just so you're aware, it'll happen. I'll just tell you what it is, because on the top, it only maxes to the base game. So just letting you know, people watching the video. Allocates 1 eye. Rolls no more. Oh, and by not having the Witch King come in, he can bring the Balrog back. Even though he... Okay, now that makes sense as I rewatch this. Okay. I roll that, so I have a lot of movement here. So I'm thinking I'm definitely going to move a lot. I might bring Elrond in. I'm worried right now that he's going to get rid of my Will of the West, so I play it right away. Because he could use an army die to play Day Without Dawn. That's my thought. To move the Fellowship to start. It's a 1, so I'm glad. So I'm going to do a lot of movement this turn. I'm going to get pretty far. And now he's moving towards Minas Tirith. So I just get another elite in Minas Tirith. He attacks. I put my guy in reserves, and I go in Minas Tirith. And I think for a while that I pass. Bring us an elite into Mori. I pass again. And now I'm seeing the rage play because I see that there's an elite in Northumberland. I'm like, oh, Rivendell's in trouble. Because that's usually where they go. And I think, he says, or Lorien. Yeah, okay, Phocs. So, I put Elrond out now so that I can utilize his die and do a lot of movement before he takes Rivendell. Even though I could muster in Rivendell instead. No, but I want Elrond. I want his dice. All right. So he gets another elite. I move. I'm hit. It's a 1. So far, so good. So I have not gotten revealed yet. I'm making a great movement. This is looking good. And I use Elrond to take that back. And there he goes. So much for Lorien, Phocs. Yeah, okay. And now I move the Fellowship again. And he rolls a 1. I'm at 7. Still safe. And he's not there yet. So he thinks. And he decides to block. But, I mean, it doesn't matter where you go, because if he wants me to go through here, I'm still going to go, or I'll go 1, 2. I mean, there's no difference. I just laugh. And he looks like he's moving these guys up to reinforce. And I move again. And he rolls another 1. This is great. Wow. All this movement and nothing. Attacks Rivendell. I said, who called it? And he's mentioned he could besiege Lorien as well. It's like, yeah, he could have. I said, yeah, right. Now, you don't besiege Lorien when Galadriel's there. That's like a known thing for Loam. And I agree with this play, so I knew this was happening. So I'll draw a card. I have no choice. I could kill the die for no reason. Actually, what I could do here, and I realized it afterwards, I could use Gimli's ability to just move the dwarves down. I think that would be smarter than drawing a card, because why draw a card when my hand's full? You know? All right. And I draw every little is a gain. A little too late for that, because Gondor is basically done. So there's no gain with that card. Just pain. A gain of pain. And what am I discarding? Axe and bow. Do I still have? I have Legolas. I don't know. Oh, because I'm thinking all of these are good, and I'm gonna use. I'm gonna save my sudden strikes on him because I have Elrond. So that's and Daring Defiance would be good. So all these cards are excellent. Maybe Shield Wall would be a better one to get rid of. So I mean, I don't know. What would you discard here? Something to think about. But let's go on. Turn 5. I think you can see all the dice on screen. Now there's the 7th dice. I'll tell you what happens here on this roll, just so you're aware. I draw There Is Another Way and King Brandsman. Good cards. What would you get rid of? Let's see what I get rid of, because I don't remember. I kill Every Little Is a Gain. And I kill Book of Mizarble, because I'm thinking he's definitely probably not going to go north to Erebor. So I'm feeling safe up there right now. Now I'm making the realization I could have used the dwarves to bring the dwarves down. He thinks that the card is probably going to close to Mordor. Fellowship's okay, so I just need 2 movement and I'm good. I roll. Can't see it here. The one you can't see is the Palantir. It's blocked off by the by his red character icon. So I get rid of that red character anyway because I don't want to lose the die. And I have enough movement here to make it in. And I start by using Galadriel's ability. Not Galadriel, I'm sorry. Use her die to play Kindred of Glorfindel to make Rivendell a nightmare for Phocs. And I say give up on the chief to remind him. And now he brings him in. Let's see, where did he bring him? To Dol Amroth. Okay. I move the Fellowship. He rolls a miss, and he gets 1 reroll here. A Balrog does. He thinks he gives a reroll, doesn't. It just is a pain in the neck. And he misses. So now I've made it successfully all the way to Mordor, because I'll move again, and Cruel Weather doesn't help. All right, he plays Grond on Dol Amroth. So I can't play a card in round 1. He plays Cruel as Death, Isildur's Bane, which adds 1, so that's 3 right away. And I got 1 back. And we go to round 2. No card, no card. He gets 1 hit. I got 1, and I'm not going to card. There's no point. I have nothing. It's a done battle. And he gets his last hit. So good battle for him. And I did barely any damage back. I don't think I did any. I'll rewatch later the video. And now I'm moving into Mordor. So if I don't get hit, then this would be great. If I get hit, I don't know, as long as it's not a reveal if I get hit. All right, so he rolls 4-1-3. So that's good so far. His reroll is a 6. So I'm just reliving this moment here. Gets a 0 reveal. Oof. Let's look at the hunt pool. I mean, what were the chances? I mean, if I got Smeagol, it would be nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I mean, it was more likely than not that he was going to reveal. All right, so here I go. He says, finally. So I go to Moria. Straight to Morannon. And here we go. It's dice. He thinks it's going to be eyes. Because how many eyes are in the pool? 4. Let's see what he draws. He starts with Balrog, Smeagol. Good news for me. I'm like, that's great, because if he draws an ice, well, I guess Strider's already dead. So it would kill the Balrog. That would help in Lorien. But it's Smeagol. Moria's next. He draws a 2, and I just kill Smeagol. And now Morannon's a 1. So I kill Smeagol so I can get We Shall Get It on the board. And it looks like he's condensing his armies and deciding to go up to the dew line. So right now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have discarded Book of Miserable like an idiot, but I'm making great progress. This looks really good for me. And I flip because I don't have that Strider ability anymore. All right, and here we go. He's condensing. I play King Brandsman because he's right there. And I draw into Fear Fire Foes, which is useless. But it has a shield wall. He attacks Woodland Realm. And I draw a character card. Eagles Are Coming. So the only place I could possibly use it is... No, I can't because he can't... The Balrog, even though he flies, the Eagles don't want to mess with the Balrog. I don't blame them. Let's see what I discard. Faramir's Rangers. I mean, I could play it on his Gileath, but I wouldn't get anything out of it. Just gonna kill that guy and feel good about myself. All right, so you play Shelob's Lair. So let's look at the pool. I'll look at the pool when I get into Mordor. You can see it here, though. So it doesn't look super friendly. I mean, it has 6 standard tiles that are numbers. Then it has 5 eyes and Shelob. But I have 4, 6 companions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at negative. I'm at negative something. Boromir might be the alternate. I don't remember. We'll find out as I play what happens. Okay. I'm in Mordor. Declare in. I joke and Satana put all his eyes back in the pool. Turn 6. I remind him I didn't use Elrond's die last turn, so I keep it. I draw Winds from the West, which I'm happy about because I can get rid of We Shall Get It. And I draw Power 2 Great, which would be great because it'll prevent him from attacking Rivendell without... It'll waste an action for him. And I discard... I think I discard... Or what do I discard here? Let's see. Fear Fire Foes and Eagles Are Coming. Heroic Death. That might have been useful if to keep Rivendell alive a little bit longer. Oh, I did something weird. Let me undo that. Hopefully they didn't screw things up. Is FSB okay? He allocates an eye. Rolls 1 more. And I help him with Galadriel. A classic Galadriel. But I have a lot of movement here, so I'm feeling really good about this turn anyway. So I move them there. Okay. And I start by playing Power 2 Great to be annoying. He brings alternate mouth in. I move the Fellowship. And I draw a red eye. So that sucks. So I'm thinking I don't want that. I'll use Galadriel here. But Phocs reminds me that she can only do standards. And he double checks the rulebook. So I take Legolas. Take my 1. And reveal. Oh, it's the regular Boromir. If it wasn't, I could have lost Boromir too and taken no damage. He condenses on Minas Tirith. Moves all his people around. He's got leadership everywhere. He's thinking about it. And he decides Minas Tirith is his next target. I hide. He uses Candle of Corpses as a combat card so I don't roll that much. He gets no hits. I get 1. And I put an exclamation point because that's funny to me. He presses for free. No cards. He gets 1. I get nothing. I'm not too happy about that because it just feels unfair when when you're only hitting on 5s and 6s. I mean, that's kind of BS. Let's see the statistics. Oh, no, he's doing worse because right now I haven't rolled much for combat. I've only rolled 20 dice and I've rolled 2 5s and 3 6s. He's rolled 83 dice. I mean, some of that is ring hunts, and he's -5 on 6s and -2 on 5s. So I can't really complain here. Let's keep going. All right, he stops because he can't do anymore, and I move again. And I draw Shelob's Lair. This sucks. Like, I don't know how to stress it more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tiles will move me. But Shelob doesn't. So I've tried to move twice and have been unsuccessful. And now he rolls a 5. So I just take everyone out. And now I was looking good. Now it doesn't look as good. I could have used Golem to reveal. I wrote, this game sucks. Again, MT. I laugh at that, my own comment. She's trying to cycle character cards to punish me. And he gets 2 hits. And I'm rolling horrible. So right now I'm not feeling too good about this. I mean, there's still hope because he's not at 10 yet, but he's probably going to be soon. Or sorry, not at 10. He's not even at 5 yet, but he's probably going to be soon. All right. No card. It's 1. I get 3. Finally, I get some kind of damage. You hear Golem reminding us to put him on the board. All right, I run into my try to move. Minas Tirith, he plays Lilith's Eye for its effect of drawing another card. It's 1. I get 1 back. Free press. No card. He gets 2. He gets 3 hits. Unlikely that this works, but it does. So, oh, I thought that was it. I guess I have one more guy there. All right. Plays On They Went. Might as well draw that too while I'm at it, you know? I've been drawing I wrote my next draw. There's a smile. And I moved the dwarves down because I got to get them involved. He discards power too great. We move on to turn 8. Or is this turn 7? Look at that roll. 6 eyes. I'm just going to I don't have words. I mean, I laugh in the game. But it's good for me because he can't do anything. But then I roll all these characters. And he says no. And I play Mithril Coat. Oh, I should have looked at what I was drawing. I was so busy with the pool. So I got Last Battle and Mithril Coat. So I play Mithril Coat. I'm thinking getting a military win here because I could walk down 1, 2, 3. But I'm not. They're not at war. But I could bring Gimli down. All right. How did I start? I started with Mithril Coat. He attacks Minas Tirith to get his last hit, and he gets it, and I get nothing back. Now he's at 5. Now I use Winds from the West to get rid of We Shall Get It. Now I move. But I decide I want to use there as another way to heal first. I move and I draw a 2. That's my first piece of good luck so far on this track. Let's look at that track to see how bad it was. So, I mean, 0 would be really nice. So there's 5 nice tiles and 5 not nice tiles. I think at this point I need to move. I take the corruption. I don't use Golem's ability. He uses Black Captain commands to go on Woodland Realm and attack it. He's thinking of how he's doing it. He has Woodland Realm now. I play Daylight. He plays Cruel as Death. So he adds one in the combat roll. He gets no hits. I got one hit back. Presses. And now that the mouth is gone, he can't do his cheap presses anymore. Gets a character card. There's no card. I do no card. He gets one. I get one. And I downgrade. Okay. And he plays the last red tile. Probably going to draw it with my luck. That's the way I was thinking because, I mean, I drew 2 red tiles in the first step. All right, move the Fellowship. 1R. Okay. That's good. And I take it. And he plays Faltering from the Deep on Woodland Realm. 1. It's plenty. He doesn't need it. I said there are the 6s. Let's see what the statistics are. You know you can't see it, but I'll tell you. He's -6 on 6s and -2 on 5s. I'm -2 on 6s, -3 on 5s. I'm +3 on characters. -4 on Palantirs. I'll show you this at the end of the game. Okay. Let's keep going to see what happens. Take one back. Now he's at 7 victory points. And I realize I need to rush the Fellowship. I draw on they went. And I play Mithril Coat to avoid it. And I draw 3. That's pretty good. And I move right to 8. So I'm taking a lot of corruption. I don't know if I should be revealing, but I feel like I need to rush. I need to run. All right. Allocates an I, rolls 1 more. I move the Fellowship, and I get the other. So I've drawn all 4 red tiles. I mean, albeit that I use Mithril Coat on one, but this is some BS right here. I mean, it is what it is. It's the game, like I said. So now I make a comment. So that's a reveal. I can't do anything about it. He plays Lurther and gets me to 11. I hide. He plays Fighting Uruk-hai on Rivendell. And I play Sudden Strike. Let's see what he plays. Words of Power, which is a perfect card, so he cancels me out. So Sudden Strike doesn't work. His Words of Power happens first. So I only roll 1. And I roll a 1. And he laughs. And then he gets 2 hits on me. I get 1 back. So not a good start for Rivendell. Number 2, I could play my other Sudden Strike. He plays We Come to Kill. I get 2 hits on the Sudden Strike. And then he gets no hits on his combat. I get 2 hits on my combat. That was a great round of combat for me. So I'm doing well right now. Post, he gets 1 more. And I play Sudden Strike again. I could have played Heroic Death here. If I play Heroic Death, then there's a chance that I can survive longer, but I'm seeing I can hurt him a lot here with a Sudden Strike. Well, let's see what happens. He plays Relentless Assault. And I roll 1 hit. And with the Balrog, he can roll 5. And he gets 3, which is enough. He yells done. But if I had played Heroic Death, I could have survived that. I roll way too many dice. Why did I roll 3 dice? He said he took 2, but it really was 1. So that was a mistake. Sorry, Phocs, in retrospect here, if you're watching this, that I screwed that up. But it didn't change the outcome of that battle. So now I realize I need to move or I'm going to lose the game. I move. I draw an I. I use Galadriel because otherwise I'm dead. And I draw the 0 reveal. It's a 1 tile that's not going to kill me. And there is another way, isn't I don't have it anymore. He's saying there's a chance, but that means I have to survive this round to move again. So if you want to know what the chances are, it's 1 in 1, 2, 3. It's 1 in 6 if I can move. But he needs one more point, and he just needs like Dale or Erebor, or Edoras, and I only have this for actions, so I think he's fine. Let's see what happens. I say this game is over. The only way it's not over is if I have the card that gets the rings back. I don't have that card. All right, so here we go. He starts reinforcing his troops. Now he's starting his moves towards both Dale and Edoras. I pass. I could move my guys here into Westamnet, and I could move these guys down, but I don't want to give him Erebor for free. But let's see what I do. Let's see what happens. And now he moves there, so it's too late for me to condense armies, so this might have been a misplay here. And then he goes to Iron Hills. And I decide that I'm going to put my guys there and move one guy at Edoras, which will force him to fight a battle. Attacks Edoras, no card, doesn't have any cards, no hits. I got one back, he presses. And he advances in, and now he's at 10, so I need to retake. And he decides to attack into Dale here. And again, I think I should have used the my ability to move into here. But I didn't want him to get Edoras. I don't know. Let's keep watching. He gets one hit, which is Heroic Death. And I get 3 hits. He presses. He gets 1. I get 1 back. No, he gets none. I get 1. So it's 3 to 3. He rolls 2. I roll 1. And I was going to play this, but it doesn't do anything. I probably should have played that earlier. This advantageous position. Like in a round before, but I realized he won. It's a game over. I was going to save that for my battle in Edoras here. But it's over. And just for fun, I want to see what he would draw. And he draws that. That would have been the game. I would have won. But I didn't. So I do want to just give a huge shout out to Prince Phocs for making the Discord so awesome, and I just want to wish him the best of luck as he continues his LOME League playoffs. I was very sad about this because my LOME record in the league was 9-1, and I just lost 2 games, and then it's over. But it's okay because, like I said, I'm just enjoying the game, and I'm just very grateful for the community and just for Prince Phocs, who's one of the most active people on the Discord. So to Phocs, I wish you the best of luck. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also to leave any comments if there's anything you would have done differently that I did. But I mean, in retrospect here, as I watch, I didn't have enough movement, right? So even if I had taken corruption from Gollum, I wouldn't have made it with the die rolls I had. So that's the game. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.